Hey there, everybody. Okay, I wasn't sure that this was on. Welcome back to the Canning Nana. I just want to let everybody know because I've been getting emails and texts and messages all day today. Yes, we had a 6.6 earthquake here in California. It was not centered by me. It was about 100 or maybe about 200 miles south of me or north of me. Um, Kind of where I used to live, actually. I used to live out there, not where it was centered, but about 50 miles south in Lancaster. Um, so I just want to let everybody know that we're fine. Um, we had a ride this morning. We felt it pretty well. 6.6, and it was very shallow. It was only 5 miles deep. So yeah, we felt it pretty good. It was kind of like a rolling motion. It wasn't jolty at all, but it was intense. It was the worst rolling earthquake that I felt since 2003 or 2004 when we had the Paso Robles earthquake, which was only like 5.7, I believe. So yeah, this was pretty intense, and it was felt all the way to Tijuana, Mexico, Las Vegas. It was felt pretty far, but yeah, I have a friend of mine that is very close to the epicenter, and she had no damage. Did feel shaking intensely, but she's fine. So instead of answering everybody individually that has either called me, a lot of you have my number because we're friends, and texted me. Bobby, thank you for checking in on me. I really appreciate it. There are, there's been, I think, over 150 aftershocks already to the earthquake. And it's something that I've been watching. You guys know that I track earthquakes too. So it's something that I've been watching. And I knew that there was going to be an earthquake in Southern California somewhere. But honestly, I thought it was going to be like in Glen Avon, which has had over 1,000 plus earthquakes. I don't know if you guys have heard about that or not, but there's been a swarm of earthquakes there. The Ridgecrest area, where it hit about 24 miles north of Ridgecrest, is where the epicenter was for the 6.6 today. And that area is not one that I was following. It was not on, I think, anybody's radar for that to go off. So it's a really odd place for an earthquake. But as it happens, it's less populated. It's near Death Valley. It's by China Lake, which is a naval base where they do a lot of testing and stuff up there. So even Ridgecrest is not highly populated at all. So one of my friends lives in Mojave, which is, maybe 50 miles south of the epicenter, and she felt intense rolling, intense shaking, not rolling, really bad at shaking. So she felt the full brunt of the earthquake. We are about 200 miles away, and we were standing in my kitchen and thought, my first thought was, wow, I'm feeling nauseous and dizzy and weird all of a sudden. And I felt that before. And then my son called out because he's here, and he called out and he said, earthquake? And I said, yes. And he said, what do I do? I said, just stay where you are. And then it kind of let up, and then it started up again. And I told him, get in the hallway, just run, get in the hallway, because I wasn't sure. I knew it wasn't near us because of the rolling. When you feel an earthquake and it's rolling like it did today, you know that it's at least 100 miles away. It's not anywhere near us, but you don't know how intense the rolling is going to get. So everything was kind of moving in the house at that point. Kind of interesting because we're still not unpacked. but it lasted. We felt the rolling for a good minute, but that doesn't mean that the earthquake went on for a minute. What it means is that it's a shallow earthquake, and the earth will move for a good 30 seconds after it's done actually shaking. You'll still feel it, especially a rolling earthquake. It takes a little while for everything to go back to normal. So the intensity of it was not really strong at first, but it was, and then it diminished, and then it got stronger. So that's when I got worried. I knew it wasn't near us, but I knew it couldn't be too far either. And I was thinking San Fernando Valley or up north by Sacramento, San Francisco, where my daughter is. I knew it wasn't around here anywhere, just by the feel of it. But yeah, we're good. Just wanted to do this video to let everybody know at once that we are fine. They are having they've had over, oh my gosh, I think it's up to 200 aftershocks already, and I think by my tracking that they're going to have a 5 at least. With a 6.6 magnitude, a 5 is not out of the question. So yeah, I think they're at least going to have a 5, but the longer it gets from the time of the earthquake, the less chance of a 5 happening. So they've had several 4s, lots of 3s, lots of 2s, and lots of shaking. I've talked to my friend up there. I've talked to several friends that live up there, and it's still shaking up there. We're not feeling them here because we're too far, but it was only 5 miles deep. So when an earthquake that big happens and it's that shallow, it's felt for a very, very wide amount of miles. So the earthquake was felt to Tijuana. I believe it was felt in Las Vegas, Palm Springs, and Sacramento. So it was pretty widely felt. Pretty good. It's the first 6.6 or 6 plus that we've had in at least 20 years that I remember, and I track the earthquakes pretty regularly. I'm on it every day. I've got the apps. I'm included in the beta testing for Shake Alert, so I get the warnings. And this one I wasn't near my tablet, so I didn't even get the warning beforehand. And my son actually felt it first, and I'm really proud of him because he's never really felt a rolling earthquake like that he would remember. The last was in, like I said, 2003. So, and that one was pretty good. It was a pretty good size one. I think it was like a 5.7, 5.8, and it was in Paso Robles. So anyway, I'm going to close this out. We are fine. If anything happens with a larger quake, I will immediately let you guys know, of course, but thank you for checking in on me. Thank you for emailing and texting and calling, and I really appreciate it. I've got 2,900 plus followers, and everybody's been really cool checking in and making sure that we're fine, and we are. So nothing to worry about here right now. I woke up this morning and I told my husband that it was kind of weird because we woke up to fog this morning, and it's July, and normally it's a little bit sunnier for July, especially the 4th of July. So it was kind of a weird weather, and they call it earthquake weather. I don't know if you guys have heard of that or not, but there's something called earthquake weather, and we definitely have that this morning. It was very still, very still air, and that usually indicates earthquake weather. I know the scientists won't agree with that, but for me, it's always proven that it coincides with an earthquake. So anyway, yeah, so we're fine. And what I'm showing you right now is where my garden's going to be, this area right here. So, yeah, we're going to be canning hot dogs. I'm going to finally do that video either tomorrow with the girls or Saturday by myself. It just depends on how much time I have. So, yeah, so if anybody is interested, I know I've had a lot of requests for canning hot dogs, and I finally got hot dogs on sale, 49 cents a pound at Smart and Final here in the US. So I've got a lot of those to can, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Really, really simple, and they taste wonderful. I know it doesn't sound really appetizing, but it really is. It's really good. So, anyway, so today is the 4th of July, Independence Day for us in America. I know I have a lot of followers that are outside America, and I appreciate all of you. I hurt my back about 3 hours ago. I wasn't even able to walk. So I'm taking it day by day. And after some medication today, I'm able to stand. And I'm walking right now. I don't believe that that's going to last through the night because the medication's going to wear off. And I don't know how I'm going to feel. But we'll see. And I will play it by ear. I can sitting down like I used to, on a stool, by the stove, and I'll do what it takes, and I'll get the videos out for you guys. So this is just a kind of a view of my new yard, and in the next video for canning, I will update you with everything that's going on, our new home, and we're really happy. It's a good move. It's a temporary move, but it's a good move. So we have many, many plans in the works, and we're making it our home for now, and making it as personal as we can. So yeah, I hope everybody has a wonderful Independence Day today, and you can always email me at thecanningnana@gmail.com with any questions or inquiries. Let me know what you guys want to see canned. I'm going to be doing lemon curd really soon. Probably, oh my gosh, maybe tomorrow, since my daughter's coming down, and she likes that. So I will probably be doing that if I have time and if I can stand. It all depends how I feel tomorrow. But I really appreciate your support and everybody being concerned for us. I'm so thankful that I have you guys, and it's a pleasure to be your teacher on YouTube. And I look forward to teaching many, many more videos on canning and recipes, on gardening. Once we get this all done over here, there's so much to be done. This is going to become fertile ground and into a garden that will produce food for us. So we have these two amazing orange trees here. I do not have a lemon tree here, but we do have lemons. So, and I will be doing lemon curd and things like that. But, there's already a video out for those of you who want to learn how to do that and haven't yet watched. But I will be doing it step by step on the next video, maybe even a live video. We'll see. So again, we are fine. So if you hear of a bigger earthquake close to the Ventura area, then or off the coast like Malibu or something like that, then we have a problem, because then we're going to feel it pretty bad. But as of now, we're doing fine. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of you who have reached out to check on us. It's amazing. The family of YouTube viewers that we have, it's truly amazing. And I feel very blessed. So thank you all. And I will talk to you soon. Stay tuned, subscribe. More is coming, I promise. See you all later. Talk to you soon. Probably tomorrow, another video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit that button. Thank you. Bye-bye. And have a good 4th of July Independence Day for those in America. Thanks.